The right time is also the time we write, or when letters form words and words form constructs in our minds. The right place is the place on the table occupied by the world. And if we split the world into two sides, outside of the wreath, we observe two predatory animals. The hard bite of a story before the editor has had his say. A raptor and a lion occupy the edges of the card, but their hunt is not in the same place. And who hunts whom? A stun of Medusa, the shun of the pack. Our backs separate us from the past, if only for a moment. Both of the predatory animals, as well as the angel and the bull, have their heads ensconced in halos that echo the O's found in the names of our cards. We could think of appetites as a driving force that has shaped history itself, the verbal translation of time and space as interpreted by the tellers. The appetites of histories lead us on. When we have a landmark, we can always orient one object in context to the other. The fool is to the right of the beast that pursues him, just out of reach, possessed by the gaze beyond the wreath. We could suggest that the fool is moving towards a mirage, perhaps a safer side of the mirror. Our mind brings up voices. Beware the horns of the bull, the claws of a lion, and the smile of an English woman. In this interpretation, the reflection disappears and we get something more horny in return. Italics designates a style of printing types in which letters usually slant to the right. The word that tells us of sloped words is Italian in origin. The jugglers of words were regarded in the highest esteem in all courts. And perhaps here in our deck, the fool has no numeric designation, as he could very well bed the whole world. We get wordy lofty and consider the Germanic roots for the word angel, to catch fish with a rod, and her relative Fugen, the catching of birds, and in a more lewd context, the word for fucking. Extending into the realm of imaginative mathematics, it is somehow easier to conceive the fool pressing his nest with the breast of his beard than a raptor shaving. Both are valid analogically, as well as represent their own designated images. Goatees have a way of jutting like beaks and tails, not unlike the double-sided needle of a compass. The world itself dictates where we should go. Schools of poets have spent ages aligning themselves with the whims of nature and her majesty. This may indeed suggest the approach itself and its foolish sensibility. One thing is certain: the world For Earth always feels and anticipates our approach. Beast, man, or myth, all currents have a trajectory but no expiration date. The world creates the images by which she wants to be recognized. The cat may chase his tail, but the snake eats hers. Mother's milk nourishes our memory.